Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I wanted to share with you guys 3 different job opportunities, and all of these opportunities I'm going to talk about today are all work from home opportunities. So if you've been looking for a work from home job, something you can do part-time, then these might actually be great options for you. One of the companies I'm going to discuss today is actually Cash App. So if you want to hear about that job with Cash App, then be sure to watch the entire video so you don't miss anything. I'm also going to be discussing 2 other opportunities. One of those opportunities is with a healthcare company. I know some people have been looking for healthcare work from home opportunities. Maybe you guys have experience in healthcare, or maybe you want to jump into the healthcare space, but you just don't have a way to get in. This could be one of the ways that you could do that. All of these jobs are relatively high paying. I try to find jobs that were high paying, jobs that don't require you to be on the phone making cold calls all day. I also try to find jobs that didn't have crazy requirements. A lot of these banking jobs and jobs like in healthcare, for example, have this laundry list of requirements if you want to get the job in, and the jobs I'm going to present to you guys today actually don't have those requirements. So most people with decent job experience, especially working in customer service or in the banking industry, or even like a customer facing role, can apply for these roles and see if they'll hire you. I always say that you never know unless you apply and try, right? Like, you'll never know if you'll get the job unless you try. I don't think there's anything wrong with sending your application and seeing if they'll hire you. Now, if by the time you watch this video the opportunity is gone, which tends to happen with these opportunities, like if something is a work from home opportunity, they're getting snatched up really fast. If you want the most up-to-date information, and if you want to be notified the next time I post a video like this, then subscribe to my channel. Make sure that you turn on the post notifications so that you are notified every single time I upload a new video. And if you want to go a step further, I actually post these videos on my Patreon first. They first go on Patreon, and the members that subscribe to my Patreon see these videos first, and then I post them on YouTube. So if you want the latest information, if you want to see next week's video now, then consider subscribing to the Patreon. I'm going to link that in the description box down below. So if you want to subscribe, you can do that. So without any further ado, let's hop on my computer and I'll show you these opportunities. Alright guys, so this first company is called Healthmark Group, and according to their Google listing, they're based actually in Dallas, Texas. So, but that being said, the job that we're going to be talking about today is completely remote. According to their website, they are a software-driven provider of health information management solutions, pioneering an efficient, compliant, and patient-centric approach to streamlining the flow of patient information and the life cycle of patient encounters. It looks like they are in the healthcare industry. So if you've ever wanted to work in the healthcare industry, this could be the opportunity for you. When I looked at the job listing, it looks like it is an entry-level role. You'll be processing medical record requests. It is a high-volume, fast-paced environment, and you're going to be reporting directly to the processing manager. And then the other duty you're going to have are general office duties, and you're going to be providing feedback regarding request volume and perceived issues, along with assisting as needed in overflow processing due to high volume issues and or coverage issues. You need to be a fast learner, dependable, quick worker, team player, have a positive attitude, and they're also looking for someone who strives to do more. I don't see a degree listed here. I don't see a high school diploma. There's none of that that's actually listed here. I think obviously if you have those qualifications and accomplishments, obviously that does go a long way. But according to their listing, which was posted 10 days ago from the time I'm actually recording this video. So if you're watching this video, this job listing is actually still relatively new. It's only 10 days old, and it's available for you to apply. So if you're watching this and you think that you can crush it at all of these job duties, then first of all, give this video a like, and then head over there and apply for this job. All right, so the next company we'll be talking about is a company called Dynata. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Dynata LLC. They are based in Shelton, Connecticut. They were founded in 1977. And according to their About Us, they are a trusted partner for data-driven insights that power growth, and their mission is to improve their clients' business and market understanding by connecting them to the interests, opinions, and actions from the world's largest community of real people to strengthen their market research and advertising activities. The job you're going to be doing is actually going to be as an internal communications specialist, and this is fully remote. And according to the job listing, your responsibilities are going to be to support the internal communications team with communications planning, designing template, managing shared mailboxes, and ghostwriting. Another thing you're going to be doing is providing administrative support for a global HR team and marketing, which may include coordinating projects, events, and assisting with global employee recognition program. You need to have excellent written and verbal communication skills. You also need to be self-directed and able to work without supervision. That's a huge thing right here. This right here is really important for you to, the important thing for you to know about these remote jobs. All of these remote jobs require you to be self-directed. If you are not a self-starter, if you need supervision, then these remote jobs are not for you. You're not going to last very long at these jobs if you need someone to supervise you and breathe over your shoulder. These are for people who are ready to leave the normal work environment, people who are ready to kind of be their own boss in a certain way. Like, you do not need supervision. You know that you can actually get up in the morning, and you won't need someone to, you don't need someone to watch you working in order for you to actually be working. You need to have a strong attention to detail, and you must be dependable, adaptable, and able to meet deadlines. Sorry to interrupt the video. I just wanted to let you guys know that I do mock interviews, and if you need someone to practice with before actually hearing back from these companies, then you can schedule the call in the description box down below. I have a tier over on Patreon for phone calls, and in the mock interview, it's going to be like a pretend situation, but I treat them very seriously because I want people to have the best possible preparation before these companies call them. A lot of the times with these remote jobs, people will put in the application, they'll get the interview, and then they won't get hired, and it's because of something they said in the interview. So as a previous hiring manager for a Fortune 500 company, I have experience conducting these interviews, and if you want to practice what you're going to say in the interview with me, book the call down below. Be highly motivated and driven to succeed. What really caught my attention with this is that as far as education is concerned, all you really need to have is 1 to 2 years experience in marketing and communications. If you've ever worked any job that required you to promote their business, say you worked in like real estate, maybe like as a leasing agent, or if you worked really just any business that required you to talk about them, let's say a sales role, then you already have this experience. And then the second thing they want is that you need to have experience with Microsoft Office, which, I mean, if you went to high school or college in the United States, you most likely have this experience right here. So, and what I liked about this job is according to their Indeed, now of course this could also be inaccurate, but the salary is not bad right here. I mean, you get between $47,000 to $65,000 a year to work from home. A lot of people right now, this is what they're wanting. They're wanting something that they can do from home that's paying pretty well. I think $45,000 to $65,000 is definitely something that is definitely something you can live off of, especially if you have a second job. Especially as a second job, this doesn't sound like something that would be too demanding. It looks like it's a pretty straightforward role, and I think that most people can definitely qualify to be able to work for this company. So if you like this job, let me know by giving this video a like, and then we're going to hop on to the next. All right, and the last company we're going to be talking about today is going to be with the company that you're probably familiar with. It's actually Cash App. This company was started in 2013, and they're based out of San Francisco. It's a pretty young company, pretty easygoing. If you're watching this video, you probably clicked on this video because you already know them. They are a mobile payment service available in the United States and the United Kingdom that allows users to transfer money to one another using a mobile phone app. You probably sent money on this app before. If you're watching this video, I know I have. Pretty trustworthy, though their customer service is not always the best. If you send money through that app, just make sure that you're sending it to the right person, because you might not get that money back. But anyway, the role that you're going to be doing is a risk mitigation banking specialist. Now, I know that sounds fancy, but really when I looked at the job description, it seemed like something that most people can do, especially if you have like customer service experience, or if you've worked as a teller before, or if you've handled money before, like as a cashier. I think you can shoot your shot and see if they'll hire you. And then the job description, it looks like they're looking for a banking specialist who possesses a solid understanding of banking, alternative payment channel operating rules. And it also looks like you will review and action accounts in accordance with company policies and procedures, investigate, monitor, and escalate potential high risk and fraudulent activity related to customer accounts and transactional activity. You're going to manage and respond to incoming claims in compliance with operational and regulatory obligations. You will also efficiently manage multiple issues at the same time and maintain case closure service level agreements within specified time frames to minimize revenue losses. So you're going to be multitasking there. And then lastly, you will maintain accountability and awareness of key process changes, system changes, organization, governance structures, and their broader impacts. And it also looks like you're going to be reviewing customer mobile check deposit submissions to look for risk indicators and take appropriate action based on policies and procedures. So basically, when people deposit their checks through the payment system, you're going to be looking for indicators that there could be some sort of fraud, and that doesn't sound like it's that complicated. You're going to handle deposit adjustment notices from our banking partners, and then you're also going to be reviewing customer accounts and transaction history to investigate trends that determine fraud and take appropriate action. So really just monitoring accounts. What's interesting about about this is that they're not asking for too much experience. Usually these banking roles ask for like 10 years experience working in the financial industry. This is only asking for 1 to 2 years experience working in financial services industry. And I think if you worked as a bank teller, you are definitely qualified for this role. I think if you handled money in any capacity in the past, that maybe if you were like a manager or something, you've looked at financial documents before, you've worked with them, you understand them, then you can definitely apply for this job. They also prefer a minimum of 1 to 2 years of experience in fraud or prevention role, but it said preferred, so it's not required. The skill set and knowledge that you need to have are moderate knowledge of banking policies, procedures, and governmental regulations. You must possess basic knowledge of core banking system, as well as bank policies and procedures related to laws and regulations. According to the skills that you must possess, one of them is having a background in making data-driven decisions and managing cases in a customer relationship management tool, so a CRM. They also have really good benefits here. I'm seeing healthcare coverage, retirement plans, employee stock purchase program. They also give paid parental caregiving leave, paid time off, which is pretty good. They also have perks like life insurance, AD&D, and disability benefits. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked any of these job opportunities I've talked about today, give this video a like, and also let me know in the comments down below if you're going to apply to any of these jobs. I plan on posting more videos in the future, sharing more opportunities as I find them, and if you want to see that content, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next upload. All right, bye-bye.